It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it's Katie Lee. I'm not going to lie, I really enjoyed this weekend. It was beautiful weather. I'm pretty sure I sunbathed for most of the weekend. Me and Nix, we went on little adventures. Not much, but, as much as we could do little adventures on. Does that make sense? Anyways, most of the weekend was me trying to get my house clean because there's one thing about having an inside dog is that she loves to make a mess of my house with her fur, the dirt. And granted, it is that time of year where bugs start to die. And so I have dead flies, dead box elder bugs everywhere. Don't ask me why I do. But at least they're dead and they're not crawling all over me. But anyways, yeah. Enjoyed the beautiful sunny weather this weekend. And guess what? I think we're supposed to have that all week. It is supposed to be just a little bit chillier than it was like last week. Last week was warm, except for Thursday. Thursday and Friday were cold. Thursday was really cold. Anyways, enjoy the warm weather while you can, because I have a feeling we're going to be getting snow here real soon. Sorry I said it, but it's true. All right, I got a lot of quickies for you, so keep up. We got Jennifer Lawrence is pregnant with her second child. Nicolas Cage is warning young actors to protect themselves from AI. How do you do that? Remember Joe Exotic from Tiger King? He's been quarantined in prison due to scabies. Why is that on brand? Blake Lively had to explain to Jason Kelsey the significance of the pants in the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I love that so much. Let's see. We got Justin Bieber returned to the stage during Don Toliver's show in L.A. Saturday night as his wife Haley watched from the crowd. Zayn has postponed his U.S. tours due to the death of Liam Payne. And Bruce Springsteen noted that the music industry puts, quote, enormous pressure on young people. Well, yeah. Let's see. Pink has pushed back 4 shows due to, quote, reasons beyond my control. And that's all I got. That's your 2 o'clock tea here on Z103. It's going to be a sad Halloween this year because guess what? Chocolate prices have more than doubled since the start of the year. And candy companies are now compensating by pushing more fruity and gummy candies for Halloween. So basically what I'm saying, your kid's Halloween bucket isn't going to have as many chocolate bars or Reese's peanut butter cups and a lot more Skittles. How depressing is that? There was a survey done that asked people how they plan to cook their turkey for Thanksgiving this year, and 74% of people say they're sticking with, the classic roasting in the oven, but we got 1% say that they're going to try stuffing it in the air fryer. Well, I'm going to do one better. I'm just going to have my aunt make us a ham because turkey for Thanksgiving, it needs to be gone. Done, part of the past. Let's just do the ham. Ham is better than turkey anyways. Z103, it's Katie Lee. I'm not going to lie. I'm not mad about this. There's an airport in New Zealand that put up a sign that now says farewell hugs in the drop-off lane are limited to 3 minutes. For fonder farewells, use the parking lot. Honestly, I'm not mad about this because me as a person, I'm not a very touchy-feely person. Okay? Hugs are just, there's only like a handful of people that I let hug me. And even then, those hugs are very short and simple. Okay? If I have like a significant other, that's a different story, but I don't have that. And so why we should make all hugs no longer than 3 minutes. 3 minutes is way too long anyways for a hug. Okay? Way too long. Wait. Who the heck is standing in the middle of an airport hugging for 3 minutes? There are better things to be doing. You better be getting your bag from baggage claim before somebody else takes it. Or so you can make sure that you get it because sometimes they don't show up. Also, trying to make your way through the airport and parking, you got better things to be doing in the airport than hugging for 3 minutes. Also, this is coming from a person that doesn't like hugs. So, I'm not against this. 3-minute hugs, that's the max. I was going to say like a 30-second hug, but that's probably pushing it. I'm sorry. Halloween is almost here, and so if you needed an idea what to dress up as, we got that covered for the I Want to Know. What are you dressing up as for Halloween this year? 208-524-1033 or on Facebook at Z103 Idaho. We'll get into that here soon. All right, Halloween is literally next week, which is bonkers to me. But with that, what are you dressing up for for Halloween this year? 208-524-1033 or on Facebook at Z103 Idaho. Honestly, I'll probably just be what I usually am, and that's a cool radio DJ No. I'm actually going to dress up as one of my favorite assassins in a book that I read. From Throne and Glass. So I'm going to let everybody else figure that out. Or on our Facebook page at Z103 Idaho. Brooke says all the receptionists at my work are being Wizard of Oz characters. And she's being Tin Man. Listen, that's so fun. I want everybody here to dress up. That'd be so fun. Maddie says Beetlejuice. Love it. Dave says I'm dressing up as retired. You know what? I like the creativity. Jay says, oh, wait, no. Tanya, that's the one that I'm looking for. Tanya says the theme this year is pirates. All right. So what are you dressing up for this Halloween? 208-524-1033 or on Facebook at Z103 Idaho. If you weren't aware of how much sugar your intake is every single day, I'm about to make you aware because this is insane. The average American consumes over 36,000 grams of sugar per year. That is basically 99 grams of sugar per day. What? I don't do that because I do track like the macros and calories and things like that. And so I'm very careful on my sugar intake because, well, reasons. But at the same time, 99 grams of sugar per day, 36,000 grams of sugar per year. Holy cow. I don't know about you, but I really value a good night's sleep. If I'm not sleeping good, then nobody's going to enjoy me the next day. Okay? So with that, there are some foods that you want to stay away if you want a better night's sleep. Number one is processed junk food. I feel like that's a given. Or anything with high fat or acid content. Anything with caffeine. You know, that's coffee, soda, teas, even chocolate. Probably definitely avoid that coffee. At least for me, I can't drink coffee before bed. Greasy and heavy meals. That's going to be sitting in your stomach while you're sleeping, and it's not going to make you feel good. I know that one from a fact. Also, another big thing is make sure you're not eating a ton before bed. There's a rule that says if you go to bed at 10 o'clock, do not eat anything past 8 o'clock. Or was it 7 o'clock? I think it's like you have to give your body 2 hours to digest. So if you're eating, make sure you're giving your body time to digest the food that you just ate before going to sleep. Okay? And if you do want some foods to eat so you can have a better night's sleep, try bananas, almonds, cherries, oatmeal, turkey, kiwi, Greek yogurt. I actually love a late night Greek yogurt bowl with some granola. Super good. So just some quick little tips for a good night's sleep. Somebody sent me a video of a stray dog that was spotted on top of the Great Pyramid of Giza, and I am laughing because the person that sent it to me was just like, this is what Nix would do. Nix would climb the pyramid and just have the greatest day of her life. And I'm just like, you know what? You're not wrong. She would climb it just because she's curious, and then she'd probably stay up there because the view was so nice. But then she'd probably find a rock, and then the view would be over. Because that's just Nix for you. Z103, it's Katie Lee. One thing that I love about the colder weather coming in, well, okay, there's a lot of things that I do like about the colder weather. I'm not a fan that I am going to have to start dealing with snow here soon, but this time of year is when I can start planning out new tattoos. If you don't like tattoos, I'm sorry, but I'm going to talk about tattoos for like 2 seconds, okay? I can't get tattoos during the summer anymore because, first of all, you have to keep those babies out of the sun, and it's way too hot to keep everything covered up all the time. You got to make sure that everything's moisturized. I mean, you got to do that anyways to keep your skin young. But it's just, you can't go swimming for like a certain amount of time too. And what do you do during the summer? You go swimming. And so I usually try to keep new like big tattoos during the winter so I have time to keep it covered up from the sun. I don't have to worry about going swimming. It's easier to manage new tattoos during the winter. And so with that, I'm going to start planning out some new ones because I can. And that's what I do for therapy. I go get a tattoo. I'm not going to lie. This is a very large fear of mine only because I've woken up during surgery before. So doctors in Kentucky were ready to harvest organs from a guy named Anthony, okay? Because he was declared dead until he started moving and crying on the operating table. Not even joking. This is when you would all want to cue the panic, right? One surgeon even noped out real fast while Hoover's sister realized he wasn't done living yet. So the organ retrieval was promptly canceled, thankfully, and Hoover is now recovering through this whole situation. He does have some memory and motor issues, you know. Understandable after becoming almost spare parts. The whole incident triggered investigations and left a few organ workers questioning their life choices. I would also be questioning these things. So Lesson that we've learned in this one, double check the death call. Z103 is Katie Lee, and I'm out of here for the day, my friends. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.